Hi guys, welcome to Charmer Adventures, where adventure meets homeschool. And today I'd like to discuss to you guys the dark side of curriculum. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed while you're reading, some of the curriculum that we have is actually pretty dark. And I don't think anyone's brought light to it. I'm going to be doing a bi-weekly series about some of the dark side of curriculum. I homeschool with a charter school in California. I was on autopilot and I was appalled that at the end of what I read, it sounded like the manuscript from The Walking Dead, which is a zombie apocalypse series if you haven't read it. It was so gruesome. So I started looking at a lot of my curriculum, even for my preschool, well, my TKer, but she gets also some preschool curriculum for some poems, which I thought was fantastic for like a tea time Tuesday and reading poems together. It ended up turning really scary when I started reading some without realizing that it was actually hurting my kids. Now, in our homeschool, we try to foster positivity and a loving atmosphere where we don't really want to go towards the more darker elements yet because my kids are 8 and under. Those are topics we're just not ready to open up and talk about as of now. So I wanted a series where we can discuss these types of things in curriculum books and hopefully make a change. Now, I don't know if you guys seen where recently there was a mayor calling out the teacher board for some of the really inappropriate curriculum, and I didn't realize as I was reading that, so is mine. Mine's really inappropriate for my age group, which is offered from my school. I requested new ones, and it wasn't easy to get new materials, so I just thought I'd like to bring to light that some of the things that other moms are talking about that are so great to do lessons are can actually have some really dark elements if you're not familiar with the textbook. So if you think that's something you're interested in hearing, especially if you're a first-time homeschooler and you're really curious on what to get, I would stick around, see some of the books if you're considering them. Maybe it's something you do want or don't want. Every child is different and every child receives information differently. Now, my son is a little more sensitive, and when he hears things about, killings or murders, which is definitely in the volume 1 Story of the World, actually scared my kids where they would refuse to read anything historical. They just weren't interested anymore. So we had to take a break and kind of reevaluate what we were doing because it just wasn't feathering right with both my kids. They literally got terrified. I was just, one of those days I was in pilot mode and I was just reading. I didn't realize what I was reading because I was thinking of something else. Parents have so many things on their brain, so my brain was thinking of something else, and I was reading until I looked up and my kids looked like deer in headlights, and they're like, "Mom, why did you read that to me?" And it literally sounded like I was reading from the manuscript of Walking Dead. If you think this is something you're interested, please stick around. I'll be posting my first video tomorrow, so stick around, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, now, bye-bye.